So as you arrive today in your practice, why not start with 3 smooth and steady breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Make it whatever it needs to be for you today. And when you finalize those 3 arrival breaths, just gently sealing off the lips and continue to breathe through the nose. As you start to breathe nasally, start to become aware of where you are in terms of your senses. Noticing any sounds, any sensations present in the physical body. And then noticing any mind agitations or movements or stories that are present as you observe your thoughts for the next few moments. The invitation is to simply sit and witness. Imagine you are sitting at the front row of a show and your thoughts are the main characters. What story is being told as you sit and witness and observe your thoughts for the next few moments now? And in a mindful approach, not letting yourself get caught up in the thoughts or judging them or wishing them to be different, can you simply observe from a non-attached position, witnessing what's here for you today? And with that, let's start to make a bit more space in the mind, the body, through the breath. And over the next course of maybe 10 to 20 seconds, just start to smooth out the breath a little bit more, making it just that fraction longer and that fraction deeper inside of you. Let the breath take up residence in your body and notice if it's been rather small throughout the day. Do allow it to be nice and big now. We're just easing in through a measured breath. Letting everything calm, letting everything soothe and drop in. And with this breath, I'm going to place this thought into your consciousness that you can marinate on. What a day to be alive. What a day to be alive. And with that, just noticing if any feelings, thoughts, sensations arise. And just watch what comes on the back of that with our centering thought today. We are the privileged ones to have health, to have the opportunity of a safe and happy day. So the breath should be nice and steady, nice and expansive by now. Noticing any tension in the shoulders, the back of the upper back. Just releasing, dissolving so that you can just get that little bit extra breath through you now. And allowing the essence of gratitude to trickle into your body, to your mind. You don't have to think specifically on it, but just let the feeling of gratefulness be present. When we turn to gratitude, we can take not enough and make it enough and more. So just take a moment to ponder, is there anything that you're viewing in your life that you're kind of striving for more or better and bigger? And then can you look at what already is there and what's present through the lens of gratitude, through the lens of compassion? Taking not enough and making it enough and more. Nicely done. Feel free to take a rinsing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, letting everything dissolve through the breath. And then just letting the breath be fluid and natural now as we drop into our body scan practice. For our body scan meditation, I will direct your awareness to different points in your body. The idea is that you move to those points with your awareness and just observe what's there. We're not judging, we're just witnessing, observing. And if you can't feel anything at all, that's okay too. Numbness or disconnection to that area is something to observe. So I invite you now just to sense into your body, being held by whatever is beneath you. Notice the points that are being held up. And then allow the body just to soften into that structure. Trusting what's beneath you to hold you fully so you don't have to hold on or in. You can start to let go fully now. Bones, muscles, skin, tissues, everything that makes up your physical body just releases and relaxes as you start to let gravity take hold. And we'll start our body scan with our awareness today in the soles of your feet. Complete awareness now in the soles of your feet, just witnessing what's here. Warmth, coolness, tingling, whatever is present, just witness for the next few moments now. And then slowly from the soles of your feet, let your awareness start to wash up into the ankles. Let it swirl around the ankle joints. And slowly meander with the awareness up through the lower legs, shin bones, calf muscles, skin. And again, just observing as your awareness drifts upward, what do you sense? What do you observe? From the lower legs, working your way into the knees, inner knees, outside of the knees. And then upward through the upper legs, into the hips. Noticing any tension present in the hips and just letting it go. And as we start to work our way through the body, allow gratitude for this physical form to be present, as if when we were placing our awareness in different parts of our body, gratitude was also being placed there for working, for functioning in the way that it does. From the hips, allow your awareness to wash into the lower stomach, the lower spine, rib cage, mid-spine, collarbones, upper spine, the entire torso. Allowing gratitude to be present here as you acknowledge all the work of your vital organs. They just do what they do without being asked or told. Thank you, organs. From the torso, allow your awareness to expand out now into the shoulders. And over the next few moments in your own time, start to navigate your awareness through the arms until you meet the palms of your hands. Take your time to do so. And then noticing your throat, your ears, all of the facial features, including the inside of the head. Noticing your brain and allowing gratitude to wash through the brain space, thanking your synapses and your neurological pathways for all the work they do relentlessly, day in and day out. Thank you, brain. Thank you for firing and wiring so that my brain can function in the way it does. And then noticing the top of the head, inclusive of hair and scalp. And then become aware of your entire body now. The entire body, and just let your awareness gently rest within the body. Noticing for the next minute or so any sensations that come up to the surface. Let your awareness flow with the sensations. Nicely done. From here, we're going to get into a revitalizing breath. So just start to become aware of the breath once again. It's going to be a beautiful working our way out of that inward experience and revitalizing the physical body through breath today. Boosting our mood within minutes. So we're going to have 3 stages. Follow my lead, follow my rhythm. And if you need to find your own pace, you can. There'll be an element of breath retention, meaning we'll hold the breath. And then there'll be an invitation to bring the breath back in. So whenever you're ready, we're going to be breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And it's an active inhale and a passive exhale. And it might sound a bit like this. Join me when you can. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Continue in your own rhythm. Make the breath round and circular, no pausing between inhale or exhale. Active inhale, passive exhale. Find your pulse. Just a few more moments in this rhythm. And then feeling free to stay if this pulse is working for you, or moving to gear 2, which will sound a little bit like this. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with that rhythm or join me to the third and final gear, which will go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 10, 9, 8. Give it everything. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully inhale. Fill the whole body with breath, with fresh energy. Hold at the very top of the breath for a moment. And then through the mouth, slowly controlled, let it all go. And when there's only 20% left in your tank, pause the breath. Suspend the breath. And just let yourself be in the spaciousness. Notice what is present in the space between. And when you're ready, and you'll know when it's time, you can bring the breath back in. Simply through the nose, back to an easeful, natural breathing pattern. Just noticing again any sensations on a mind, a body, a heart level on the back of our practice today. Noticing how you were at the start of your time in practice to the version of you that is here now. Did anything shift? If not, that's okay too. Just notice what's here. And today I ask you to visualize a color that you associate to how you're feeling on the back of practice. Finding your color if something comes forward. And in your own time, you'll start to bring a little bit of subtle movement back into the fingers, back into the toes. Might feel really good to take a stretch out, enjoying this amazing body that you have been gifted today. And when you're ready, you can blink the eyes open and come back into your space.